Now, when it comes to testing WPA or WPA2, this is all predicated on the fact that maybe somebody is using, or your target is using, a extremely weak key. And the weakness of the key is, in my opinion, going to be something in the aspect of not necessarily the length, but actual words, because we're going to use dictionary words or a dictionary list against this type of pen test. So what you would actually want to do is, once you've found your client and your access point, you're going to want to fire up a tool or a suite of tools. This is where the air suite comes into play. We could fire up air monitoring. So we start monitoring the interface on a particular target. And once we're able to do that, we then simply want to just do another deauth attack. Again, we can use tools like Air Snarf, there's Karma, there's also Air Replay, which is part of that suite of tools. Once you've deauthenticated, and by the way, there's another mechanism or another way that you can do this. You can just simply wait for someone to make a handshake, or a client to make a handshake to the access point. But by doing a deauth, we're able to force it right then and there. I don't have to wait for 8 o'clock in the morning for people to come in and log on to the wireless network. But once we've deauthenticated them, we just simply go through and start sniffing the network to see if we can capture the EA poll handshake. Once we've captured the handshake, and by the way, if you don't capture it the first time, just try to re-deauth the client again and see if you're able to capture it. Sometimes we see some interference issues, or just the fact that we don't capture it with the some of these tools. And my real-world experience is just try it again, and eventually you'll capture a handshake. If you're able to capture it, you then just simply go through and do a PSK, or a pre-shared key dictionary attack, using again Air Kraken, and you specify a word list. And I'm sure you guys all know how we can get a hold of a word list, right? You can either make it up yourself, or I wonder if I could Google that. Now, if they're using a strong key, this becomes obviously a lot harder, and that means they pass this portion of the pen test.